Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and yes, this is a video response to the 13th Wolfman's question of the week. I forget where we're at now. It's like round 2, question 7? 6, 7? I don't know. I'll have the thing down below. But yes, third question of the week, and he asked this week, he's excited about Sinister 2, as am I. I remember when Sinister came out, that was my favorite horror movie of that year. It blew me away. I thought it was actually creepy, really good. And yeah, I want to see part 2 also. His question though, he was talking about how typically, especially with modern horror, past 10 years or so, a lot of the sequels just tend to suck balls. They just tend to go downhill, whatever. And he didn't come out and say it, because he kept saying like the exceptions were like Saw, and what the fuck was the other exception? Can't remember what he said the other one was. But he's like, those are the exceptions. I'm like, well, that really only leaves one franchise, and that would be Paranormal Activities. And I disagree, because I really think that I thought 3 and 4 were probably the best 2 of the series. I haven't seen part 5, or the spin-off, or whatever the fuck it was. I didn't see it, but the marked one's what the official title was. And the Saw, I mean, I do think those kind of got crappy. Like the first 2 were fucking awesome. 3 and 4 sucked. They get better with why. I can't really say they sucked. I mean, I went back and rewatched them. They weren't bad, but definitely not on par with the first 2. And then I don't know, 5 and 6 I thought was pretty good. 7 was but yeah, for the most part though, I mean, you know, thought they was alright. Final Destination, that's another one. I know they hadn't really been strong with the past 10 years, but they did release the 5th one, which to me was fucking solid. Like, it was literally, on certain days you ask me, I'll be like, that's the number 2. I mean, I go, part 1's my favorite, and then I usually go 2 and then 5. But some days, man, I'll watch 5, I'm like, you know what, 5's right there at number 2. But his question was, do we think that, would you think that modern horror films should maybe stop at the trilogy? Get 3 movies out and then just fucking cut it off, knowing that, the quality of the next ones may not be that good? Or should it be like they were in the heyday of horror films, in my opinion, in the 80s, where it was just, let's just crank them out, And he makes a good argument, though, because, I mean, for the most part, they was all solid. And especially like Friday the 13th is the example he threw out there. That is the best example. Because 1 through 7 are solid, like fucking awesome. I think people, I mean, for me personally, I can't speak for anybody else, but like I like 8 and Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. Are they as good as the previous ones? No, not even fucking close. But I think we like them just because as horror fans, we're fans of Jason, so it's like we've grown and we'll go along with the adventure. But we know deep down, the story itself isn't great. But he's right though. The first 7, awesome. And, the rest of them, Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween and, so on and so forth. So his question was, should modern horror, should you just stop at 3 and just cut it off or let it keep going? And I'm going to say, as long as the movie's good and the story's going great, keep it going. I would much rather see sequels. I don't care if we go up to, 38, part 38. In fact, I kind of wish we do that, because if we had that, I would much rather see some more Jasons and, more Michael Myers. And I know Pinhead got a little ridiculous there. However, I mean, he was still going. He was. I didn't see the last one, but it didn't have Doug Bradley. That's not the reason I didn't watch it. I just hadn't got around to it, but I'm not going any faster just because, let's face it, I heard just shitty things. I'm sure you guys have seen it and can back that up. So, I'm saying as long as, they continue the story. Like, I thought Final Destination 5 was excellent. If they can do a part 6 that, is just as good, go for it. Fucking go for it. But that goes for anything, though, because, I mean, there are some people that do suck balls. I personally do not like Scream 4. I thought Scream 4 was just, It is a very generic fucking entry. I'm sorry, it was. And you see something like that, and you're like, oh, I wish they would have stuck with 3. Like, the first 3 were brilliant. There's no need for that one. On the other hand, there's certain, movies that I'm like, I would like to see another one. Like, just gonna completely kill my whole argument right here with this. I got watching, the CinemaSins dude. They just did Everything Wrong with I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I'm like, granted, 2 was pretty bad, and 3 sucked balls. But I'm like, if they came out with a 4th one, I would much rather see a 4th I Know What You Did Last Summer than a remake to I Know What You Did Last Summer. I mean, it's just me personally. I'd much rather see sequels. Let's continue. Let's take a story, that maybe a series that is broken down in shit, and let's build upon it. Let's try to make it better. Let's fix it. Because, I mean, the best example is Final Destination. 4 was horrible. Final Destination 4, which is just called The Final Destination, it sucked. And not just for a Final Destination movie, it just sucked as a horror movie. Like, it was just garbage. It was fucking shit. I didn't think it was original. It was just literally, it was clearly like a paint by numbers, going by the formula, fucking horror entry. And what did we do? We bumped out 5, and I paid for 5. I literally went to the theater and watched 5, 3D. No one like, well, 4 was such shit, but fuck it. I'm a horror fan, and I love to see movies on big screen. Let's do it. And guess what? 5 was fucking awesome. 5 was is kick-ass. The story was great. It was just fucking sweet. It kickstarted back up for me. So I think as long as you get the story going, like if we go to like The Conjuring 7. Hey, as long as the story's there, hey, I'll stick around. I'll watch it. So I'm gonna say keep going. Yeah, I guess I ain't really much. I'm just trying to stretch this out, make it a little bit longer. But no, man, that's pretty much it. Yeah, keep it going. I mean, as long as there's a story to tell, keep going. I would much rather see sequels than remakes. That's all I'm saying. Or reboots, or what the fuck you want to call it. It all amounts to the same thing. Don't reboot shit. Just keep it going. Keep it fresh. Keep it, Shit, if they want to start making sequels to like the old 30s Universal movies, I'd be cool with that. Like everybody's like, well, let's reboot the whole universe. Like, no, fuck that. Just make some sequels. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Why not? Why can't we do sequels? Modern day Frankenstein. I would love to see that. Because goddamn it, they would throw like Frankenstein's monster into like lava, and then he would like wind up in rock, and they chisel him out, and he's still alive. You can't kill him. You can't fucking kill him. Boom, there's your story right there. It's like a ridiculous, like a descendant of like Victor Frankenstein. His great-great-grandson or whatever. Fucking stumbles across like, big rock. It's like Encino Man, but with Frankenstein. Oh, dude, fucking awesome. I don't care how cheesy it sounds. I would much rather see that than just another fucking Frankenstein remake. Dracula, same way. Keeps coming back. He has like Dracula's daughter, son of Dracula. He has family. Fuck it. Let's keep that storyline going. Just another descendant of Dracula kicking ass here in modern day. Boom, I'm in. I don't want to say kicking ass because everybody's like, well, we can make an action. No, don't fucking make an action. I'm tired of fucking action horror. Straight up gothic horror, Dracula sequel, modern day. So, yeah, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this thing short. So, yeah, answer your question. Yeah, keep horror going, baby. I'm the movie Phantom, and, yeah,